Warning, this contains spoilers. Lots of spoilers for Pokémon Sun and Moon. If you don't want to be spoiled, then don't watch. Otherwise, enjoy. Hey, what's up guys? Mr. Author here, and I'm here to talk about all the data mining done on the Pokémon Sun and Moon special demo. So, for those who didn't notice, Nintendo has recently released the demo, but it wasn't perfectly scrubbed, as there's still a lot of data from the full games left in it, including Pokédex images of what might be all the Pokémon available in the games. So of course, my goal is to look at all of the new Pokémon that have yet to be shown, and give my thoughts on them. So let's start with forms for previous Pokémon, starting of course with the Alolan forms. Here are all the Alolan forms that we've already seen. Go on, take your time, pause if you must. Okay, we're ready to move on. And here's the Alolan forms that we've yet to see. Here's Persian, and yes, I've heard all the fat jokes and the bee jokes, and then here's the Geodude line, giving the taser-like build on Golem's back. I'm guessing this might be Rock Electric type, maybe? But here's the one that everyone else is talking about, Alolan Diglett and Alolan Dugtrio. Notice anything different? I'll give you a hint. It's the dark dirt around them and the blonde hair up top. Besides looking super fabulous, what is that blonde hair for? Well, many believe that it's based on Pele's hair, which is a kind of volcanic ash that forms into strands, like hair. And since the dark dirt around it does resemble volcanic soil, this seems very apt. Are we looking at a ground fire type, maybe? Or just fire? Maybe? Who knows? I guess we'll see in due time. And finally, this one might be pretty minor in comparison to the Alolan forms, but this is what might be the Ash Pikachu. As you can see, it can wear any of the 6 hats that Ash has worn throughout the anime series. You know, with this and the Ash Greninja, I don't think any Pokemon main game has been this close to the anime since Pokemon Yellow. What else is special about this Pikachu? We're gonna have to see in due time as well. Until then, let's move on to the new faces. So, let's look at— oh, what's this? Could this be the final stages of the starters? And they're just like what the Chinese leaks showed. Booyah! So there we have it. We have our edgy archer owl, our bipedal wrestler cat, and our beautiful siren. Obviously, I can't stop people from complaining about minor details, but I do hope we can find something to appreciate in all of these starters now. Moving on, these are the birds that Pikipek evolves into. What looks like an albatross and a toucan. Yep, this is the toucan. But don't diss the toucan just yet. Toucans can be pretty mean in nature, and who knows how dangerous this can be in battle. After all, look at Pikipek's attack stat. Compare that with Skill Link, and you've got one dangerous birdie. And before you say that it's just an effing toucan, look at Pidgey, it's just an effing bird. So here's what Crabrawler evolves into. Some sort of Yeti crab. Since Yeti crabs are built to thrive in Arctic waters, many believe that this might be fighting ice type, and I'm starting to see it too. In fact, I'm having a theory on how Crabrawler could evolve into this fighting ice type Yeti crab. Look at this excerpt from its bio on the main site. It literally aims to climb to higher landscapes. I believe on the icy mountain in Alola, there's an ice rock area, much like how you evolve Eevee into Glaceon. Perhaps you could evolve Crabrawler there. Now, here's a brand new face, which was actually spoiled on a TCG box. Now this is some sort of crown of thorn starfish, named so because of all the sharp thorns protecting its body. And with the evolution, its arms can form a near-perfect dome. So I can see this being a very defensive Pokemon, possibly a water steel type. You know, scary thing about the crown of thorn starfish, the Great Barrier Reef is actually losing coral life because of these things. And there are Corsola living in Alola as well.
Come here, cupcake. You'll fight my own girl.
You know, food for thought. Okay, let's move on! Here's a diving bell spider Pokemon. This is a kind of aquatic spider that forms air bubbles using a special mucus. Possibly another bug water type. Wonder what other special tricks it may bring. And this is Mahalo's evolution. I love the giant cap on this thing. Take a moment to appreciate it because we're about to move on. I don't have much else to say about it. And here is Zelanda's evolution. Very feminine, very seductive. Don't take it the wrong way, please. In all seriousness, I think we all expected something special for female Zelandid, but to think this happened, this could be a female-only evolution, much like with Vespiquen. Whatever the case, I think it's safe to say that this might be the most femme fatale Pokemon I have ever seen in all me days. Stupid sexy lizard. Speaking of something we all expected, check out what Wimpod evolves into. This thing is a beast of a copepod, I tell you. Someone's been taking Gyarados' self-confidence classes. I know we have those diving bell spiders, possibly Bugwater, but I hope this stays Bugwater as well. It just feels like a type combination like this is destined for greatness, you know? And here's another completely new face before we go to the Legendaries. This seems to be some sort of haunted anchor, fused with a steering wheel and a compass eye. It's a very likely ghost type. Ghost Water? Or Ghost Steel? Who knows? Little known fact, I love ghost type Pokemon. I especially love their designs. Very stylish and very out there. Now let's start with the Legendaries, starting with the Guardian Deities. Just as we predicted, there are 4 of them. Just as we predicted, they are red, yellow, pink, and purple. We got a pink squid, a red bull, and a purple narwhal. Very nice. And they actually vary their body styles too. Now we all predicted this because of Oricorio and its 4 forms, its 4 colors, and its 4 types. Might these Guardian Deities match the Oricorio types? Who knows? Here's something everyone's been talking about. Possible pre-evolutions for Solgaleo and Lunala. We got a Nebula, and then this little space ball thing. You'll have to actually look close to see the space ball's eyes. It's sleeping. As for their actual relation to Solgaleo and Lunala, maybe they're pre-evolutions, or maybe they're just Pokemon that happen to be related to them, much like the carving to Deontay. But given the space ball's sleeping state, I wouldn't mind seeing some special forms for it especially. Oh, and guess who's listed among the legendary Pokemon? Ultra Beasts! And guess who also has shiny forms? Ultra Beasts! And guess who seems to have a special Pokeball made to capture them? Ultra Beasts! Yep. So now I'm starting to believe that Ultra Beasts will be newly discovered Pokemon in-game. And, no, I have never believed that Ultra Beasts have human forms. That just sounds like desperate straw grasping. That sounds like shock value seeking. That's just... No. No. I mean, seriously, people are calling one of the Ultra Beasts Hala. That's desperate, man. Honestly. I just can't, okay? No. No. So much no. All the no's in the world. No's pass. You shall not pass. You shall not nose pass. You shall not probo pass. Sorry about that. Now that we've seen the Ultra Beasts that we know about, let's look at the 5 other Ultra Beasts that we've yet to see. Now these all look very, very surreal, especially compared to the first 3. One of them looks like a rock creature with blades, another one looks like a crab with a giant mouth for a stomach. These other 3 look very super surreal though, like this one that's made of electric cables. I mean, I can expect something like this from one of the Mother games. Look at it! Look at it! Doesn't that look like a Mother enemy? These other 2 are a little stranger though. One of them looks like it's made of bamboo, but it also has parts that look like a kimono, and parts that look like rockets. Some believe it's based on the Kaguya, a Japanese lunar spacecraft. This other one, the one that looks like it's made of origami, some believe it's based on the Himawari, a Japanese weather satellite. So, some believe that the Bamboo and Origami Ultra Beasts are actually version forms of the same Ultra Beast, much like with Yu-Gi-Oh! 2's Absorption and Beauty forms. My thoughts? If these are capturable as honorary Pokemon, then this might be even more exciting than before. I can't wait to see. And lastly, here's Magyarna. And Magyarna seems to have an alternate Pokeball colored form. This isn't a shiny. This is an alternate form of some kind. And finally, have you all heard about Marshadow? We've all been expecting this for a long time. Some mighty, ferocious beast. Some big scorpion or something. And we got this. Little black smoke baby. Sorry, it's just kind of ironically funny. But, like with the Space Ball to Solgaleo and Lunala, some believe that this might be the premature form of Marshadow. It might have a bigger, stronger form, kind of like with Hoopa. We've yet to see it. Let's wait and find out. Alright, let's add it all up. Among all the new Pokemon, there are 7 blank slots, though these could be for Totem Pokemon, except there isn't one for Wishy-Washy, which we have clearly seen looming over the trainer in a cutscene. A full motion cutscene, like with other Totem Pokemon. So, who knows, this list could still be incomplete. Some of the new Pokemon might have been scrubbed as well. Regardless, counting the 8 Ultra Beasts, we can assume there is at least 81 new Pokemon in the 7th generation. And here are what might be all the Kanto Pokemon that will appear in Alola's regional decks. Obviously, they couldn't count starters or legendaries, but I am kind of peeved that Jinx is left out in this. But in any case, we can see that there are 87 Kanto Pokemon available in Sun and Moon alone. Moving on is the Gen 2 Pokemon. As you can see, there are 30 of the 100 Gen 2 Pokemon appearing in Alola. And here we have the Hoenn part of the regionals. That's right, 33 of Gen 3's 135 here. Let's make this quick. Here's the Gen 4 Pokemon. 29 of them out of 107. Let's move on. How many of the 156 Gen 5 Pokemon appear? 28. That's right. And to top it off from Gen 6, we have a whopping 14 Pokemon visiting from Kalos. So add it all up, and we have a total of 220 old Pokemon joining the ranks of Sun and Moon. I think we all take different stances regarding leaks, but for me personally, leaks like this get me even more excited for something. So I can't wait to see what else Pokemon Sun and Moon has to offer, potentially, and what theories it crushes. So expect the next Pokemon Sun and Moon news on the 27th, and for the release on November 18th.